pleased were you with your side's display today?
El resultado fue justo y merecido.
Was a deserved and fair result.
Podría haber sido más amplio.
We could score more goals, making more difference.
Jugar con un hombre más es una ventaja muy importante.
Play with one player more is an important advantage.
Fue una actuación con oficio, con equilibrio, una actuación equilibrada.
We play with experience, we play a balanced game.
Tal vez podríamos haber lucido un poco más.
Maybe we could have shown, or maybe we could shine a little bit more.
Pero era un partido que había que tener mucho cuidado con las infracciones.
It was a game to be very careful of all the free kicks.
Y eso nos hizo jugar con más calma defensiva que la habitual.
Then today we play with more calm in defense than usually we are playing.
Patrick Bamford, 3 goals for him now this season. How impressed has he been by the start to the season he's had?
Bueno, para un centroatacante convertir siempre es estimulante, positivo, le da confianza.
For one striker, score goals always is going to be something very important because it's something very positive for him and it's going to give positive to the player.
Sobre
Confidence
todo
to the player.
teniendo en cuenta que en el partido con Nottingham pudo haber convertido 2 o 3 goles con facilidad.
And more knowing that he could score 2-3 goals easily versus Nottingham Forest.
Does he feel that Bamford is a confidence player? Does he need a good start to the season for him to have a good full season?
No, es un jugador de mucha personalidad,
Patrick Bamford is a player with high personality,
pero por supuesto que convertir siempre es estimulante.
but of course, like to score the goal always is going to be exciting for him.
And defensively, with Ben White in particular having to deal with Kiefer Moore today, such a young player in Ben White, how impressed was he with his 2 centre-halves?
Bueno, es un jugador que se está estabilizando en el equipo.
He's stabilizing right now with the team.
Es un jugador que hoy tuvo una buena actuación, pero por debajo de las 2 primeras.
Today he had a good performance, but under the first 2 games, the performance that he got in the first 2 games.
De todas maneras, siempre el nivel es de suficiente para arriba, ¿no?
But always the level is more than enough for him.
Marcelo, how pleased have you been with the start overall to the season? That's now 7 points out of 9. What's your assessment of the way you've started so far?
Bueno, deberíamos también, el partido que más merecimos ganar es el partido con Nottingham.
The game versus Nottingham Forest was a game that we deserved to win.
Hoy jugamos con un hombre más
Today we play with 1 player more.
y en el primer partido, si bien jugamos bien, pero concedimos demasiadas ocasiones en nuestro arco.
In the first game we did a good game, but we received a lot of chances.
En líneas generales, el rendimiento del equipo es ascendente.
So in general, I say that the performance of the team is increasing day by day or game by game.
And how valuable is a strong start to the season to try and build up some points now? We know what happened last year, but nevertheless.
Análisis segmentados, está clarísimo que no determinan nada y lo hemos vivido nosotros.
You say like when you make analysis dividing the season not working is something that we suffer last year.
Marcelo, unfortunately, seemed desperate to score today, but we've waited a long time for a 4-0 goal, and he seems to be playing in a much more advanced position. Is that something that Marcelo's consciously done?
No, yo veo que él juega de volante intermedio, es decir, ayuda a Phillips y ayuda a Leeds.
He's a mixed midfielder. He's a midfielder that is helping to Leeds and is helping to Kevin Phillips too.
Y cuando le toca atacar, evidentemente está cerca del arco rival.
And of course, when he has to attack, he's going to be close to the body goal.
El año pasado jugó muchas veces de contención
That year, he played a lot of time as a positional midfielder.
y ahora que está teniendo continuidad y que es una buena pretemporada,
And now he's having a continuity, and he did a good preseason.
está en buen estado de forma.
He's in a good performance.
You regularly say you don't like to comment on referees, but quite hard to avoid the referee's performance today. Does Marcelo comment on how he did?
Y fue un partido muy difícil de arbitrar.
Today was a very difficult game for a referee.
Después que expulsó al número 20, se hizo más difícil todavía.
And after his send off one player was more difficult.
Y aparte, bueno, el centro atacante rival, por su estilo de juego, provoca muchos roces que se pueden sentir.
Striker, for his type of style of game, he create a lot of contacts that sometimes you can create confusion with this type of situation.
Y no es sencillo manejar todas esas cuestiones.
So it's not easy to manage all these things.
En líneas generales creo que no quiso compensar el partido, sino que lo dirigió según lo que veía.
You can say that he thinks that he didn't want it to compensate the game. He was making as a referee depending on what he was watching.
Your away supporters were far louder than the home fans today. They made for a great atmosphere. Does Marcelo have a message for them? Or comments?
Y nosotros jugar con tantos aficionados de visitantes es una ventaja muy grande que tenemos.
Play the games with a high number of fans is a very clear advantage. It's something very important and give us a little bit of advantage.
Sobre todo jugando fuera de casa.
More when we are playing away.
Thank you.
Marcelo, how much of an improvement have you seen in Jack Harrison between the player you had last season and the player you now have this season?
Hay mucha evolución.
He has evolution, he has increased a lot, improved a lot.
El año pasado no se veía un porcentaje tan alto como este año de las virtudes que tiene.
Because that year we didn't see the number of skills that he has, so he's more able to show his number of skills that he has.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Marcelo, this result means Leeds are top of the league very early in the season, but is that a good feeling? Does it mean anything?
No podría valorarlo de otra manera que no sea positivo.
Of course, he cannot evaluate this in another way that cannot be the positive way.
Pero hay cosas que si suceden a favor no son importantes y si suceden en contra sí.
But sometimes there are things that when you receive something positive is not important, and when you are not receiving this, maybe it's more important.
No estar en la parte superior de la tabla, si no estuviéramos sería complicado, pero de estarlo no es determinante ni mucho menos.
When you are at the top of the league right now, you cannot say that is determinant. But if we, for example, in this moment, we were not in this position, we could say that it will be important to be there.
Okay.
Okay.
Marcelo, hi. Do you remember the last time you played Wigan Athletic and what happened? A man was sent off, Patrick Bamford scored, and then you lost, and of course it went down. So was there a memory of that today when you won?
¿Se acuerda hoy que se fue el conflicto que todo el mundo me fue expulsado, perdimos y hoy ha sido una victoria? Si se ha acordado de eso.
Sí, lo recordáis.
He reminded, of course, of this fact.
Y hice mucha fuerza para que sucediera algo distinto.
And he was trying to another thing happen today.